Hey guys, LayedBackGaming here bringing you the Halo 4 Top 10 Racetracks of August 2014. At number 10, we have Splashdown by the Office 1808. Now this is a Supercross map, and as you can tell, it's also a big water park. There's a pool, there's a lazy river, there's some water slides. It's a really cool map, and it's just really cool just driving through a water park. I thought that was an awesome theme to have for a racetrack, and I'm glad that he did this. There's a little bit of confusion at the very beginning of this track right here, going to this section. I was just confused at first. I didn't really know this was a collision course map, and so I didn't really initially know to go that direction, even though the checkpoint was there. So that was a little confusing. Another thing I want to apologize for is the fact that I'm only racing this by myself right now. I did want to get a lot more people to race some of these maps, but unfortunately I was trying to get this video out as soon as possible because I am a little bit behind and I couldn't find anybody to race at the time, so I just raced it by myself. But the map itself is a very well made map. The jumps all work great and I really enjoyed it. Here's the lazy river right here. Another cool thing about this is that you can go right or left. I obviously chose to go right, but you can go both directions, making it really fun, especially if you're driving with a lot of people. One thing that I did have a little concern about was the fact that the starting gate never really worked, and I'm not sure if there was a certain reason for that. I'm sure the office can comment down below and let me know about that. I also wish I would have raced more than one lap because this is a short racetrack, but however, I only did one lap. But still, it's an amazing map, and it's a really cool, aesthetics in there, and just driving through the water park I thought was a really cool feature. But at number 9 we have Transcription by Source Styles. Now this is a Skytrack or a double wide, whichever one you prefer. I prefer double wide, but I thought this was really funny because Source Styles, I have never seen a double wide map by Source Styles, and I'm wondering now if you actually heard what I had mentioned in the last top 10 video. I said something about how I had never seen him make double wides, and I think that he only makes roller coasters, and then all of a sudden he comes out with this double wide map, and so I'm not sure if he was listening to that video and just decided like, hey, I'm gonna make a double wide map, but I thought that was kind of funny that I had just mentioned that. I really like this map, and it kind of really gives you a roller coaster type feel, even though it's a double wide, from all these crazy transitions that he has, and it just shows you that he's a roller coaster forger because all these really good transitions, which they all work really perfectly, and the rock turn was amazing. This entire track was really well made and very smooth. I didn't have a problem with it at all, and it was great to see a double wide made by Source Styles because I had never seen one again, and so I thought it was cool to finally see a double wide by him, which he obviously showed that he can make a double wide and he can make it very well. And so I really enjoyed this map, and I'm glad to finally see him make a double wide map. Maybe he's made a few before, but this is the first one that I've seen myself. But great map by Source Styles. And at number 8 we have Ocean Monster by Conducted Toast 7. Now I feel like Conducted Toast, I haven't seen him in a long time, and so it's great to finally see another map by him. This is it's not a long map, but some of these turns are very, very tight, but they're extremely fast paced, and that's one thing I like about it. These two banked turns coming up right here are very fast paced. I love driving on this banked turn, especially right here. They're just really quick turns and very fast, and I love that about them. I also like how he made these rocks, built these rocks around this one section of the turn. I thought that made the track look really cool. And this jump sometimes can give you a little bit of a rough landing, but I've never experienced actually flipping over or falling off in that sense. It's just been a little bit of a rough landing, but for the most part it actually gives you a really smooth landing. So again, it's not a really long map, but it's very fast paced, and so I'm sure with like a lot of people, if you played this with like 10 people, I'm sure it would be extremely fun to play on. So I definitely suggest downloading that map. And then at number 7 we have Sentry by Detail, and this is another double wide map which I really enjoyed again. I'm a big double wide fan, obviously, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I love this map. And one thing that I didn't realize at first was the fact that you can actually get knocked off by these rocks right here, which I didn't really notice, and that's when I kind of went over the edge right here and fell off. But I thought that was kind of cool, adding that aspect in there, that little thing of surprise. He has some rocks just sticking out in the track, which makes it a little bit more exciting. He has cones that show you that it's coming up, but if you don't know anything about it, you can kind of see it at the last minute and then you accidentally hit it, and obviously that's what happened to me at the very beginning of this race. But again, I thought that was a cool thing to add to this track to make it a little bit more difficult. He does have 2 different jumps in this track, but they all work perfectly. I haven't had a problem with them. So, you know, he uses shield doors to make the jumps, and they worked great. The map is extremely smooth. He does throw in a few aesthetics here and there. It's not like a huge map with a ton of aesthetics, but he does still have some cool little things here and there. I love this part with the rocks built around it and the lights and shield doors. I think that makes the track look really cool there. And then he, like, you know, fuses all these boxes right here in between this turn that makes it look really cool. So, I mean, he's just being really creative with some of the objects that he does have. And then this jump was actually interesting. It was, you know, obviously an off-angled type jump, but he actually made it work fairly well. I kind of went off the edge right here, and I thought it was going to fall off, and then somehow I saved myself, so I was pretty excited about that when this happened. I was like, oh my gosh. But no, I like this map, and I think Detail did a great job. And I thought it was, again, I thought it was really cool how he made that off-angled turn with the, or off-angled jump with the cover glasses. But great map by Detail, and I'm glad to see that he made the top 10 again. I know he's going to be excited about that. And then at number 6, we have Saver by Muggy Nickel 4, and this honestly might be one of my favorite maps, if not my favorite map in the entire top 10 this month, just because he does such a great job, like, utilizing all of the space inside this small area, and I think he did a great job utilizing all this space, and he used a lot of different pieces to kind of make this track like look really nice, not necessarily all just be smooth, but he used a lot of pieces in order to like kind of make it look aesthetically nice and everything. And so I just thought he like really used the space well in this map, and all of these turns are very smooth and everything works out very well. This is a little bit of a rough transition, but I kind of also like it. Like, I don't mind it too bad. So overall, like, this map was just so much fun to race on, and I honestly think this might be one of my favorite maps in the top 10. So great job to Muggy Nickel 4, and great job to all the forgers for this for number 6 through 10, and stay tuned for number 1 through 5. I'll have all of those. I'll have that video out soon as well, and you're going to see a list of all the maps that made this video, and there's going to be download links in the description to download all the maps, so please be sure to go download them. If you haven't already downloaded these maps, or you don't already have these maps, I definitely strongly recommend you downloading them, and then also you can click this annotation right here, and it'll bring you straight to the top 10 number 1 through 5 video of August. Obviously that's not up right now, but it should be up very soon. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to like and share the video. It really does help a lot. I would really love to finally grow the racing community back to where it belongs. I think that it will eventually start growing more and more once Master Chief Collection comes out, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and all these maps. And guys, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below which map you liked best out of this video, and let me know why. Again, just please be sure to stay tuned for more videos. I will have the top 10 number 1 through 5 of August up very soon, so please be sure to stay tuned for that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. Again, like and share the video, and that'd be very helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys.